Now, from academics to extracurricular activities, there are so many amazing people and programs in Houston's public schools.
Well, that's why we are teaming up with Go Public Gulf Coast to highlight some of their stories in a fun new segment we're calling Cool Schools. Joining us today is Bob Covey, president of Go Public Gulf Coast. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me come.
There's a really great campaign that we're going to tell the viewers about here in just a few minutes. But let's talk about Go Public Gulf Coast. Okay. What exactly is it?
It's actually a group of 15 districts right now. We'd love to have all 49 who are promoting public school education throughout the Gulf Coast area. And it's positively promoting what we're actually getting to do in public ed. In the past, there's been a number of myths and misfacts about what's going on in public ed, but it's amazing what we do. And just the diversity and the ability for everybody to be a member is phenomenal, and we're very proud of it.
And I know the whole topic of schooling your children, this is very stressful for a lot of families because you want your children to get a great education, and what you guys are doing is underscoring the fact that you can get a fantastic education in a public school.
Exactly. There's so much to offer, and right now, you know, there's a big move on giving school choice or parent choice.
Yes.
But there's so much choice in public education. You've got extracurricular activities that you may not have in other things. And our career and technology services, just in some of our districts, we offer over 100 certificates that can help them either get a job right out of high school, or they can supplement their money while they're going to college. It's an awesome opportunity for kids that either want to go to college or those that do not.
Or even need that interim time to figure it out,
totally.
right?
Exactly.
Because there's a lot of kids out there that have that opportunity, and maybe they just need a little bit more time to figure out what their interests are. So it's not just about the athletics and extracurricular. I think it's fantastic that those certifications for high school students are in the trades, culinary arts, cybersecurity, and also healthcare. That's really incredible.
Right. Just in a number of the schools, we have HOSA, which is healthcare. And they actually go into the hospitals and they work in emergency rooms, or they work with a doctor, and they learn whether or not they want to do this, whether or not it is something that they've got a passion for. Same thing with engineering. And we have engineering departments in a number of our schools that are working with kids on computer-aided drawing and all things that are needed in the engineering field. But then on top of that, of course, you mentioned culinary, and we have that through so many of our schools. And the kids are learning just exactly how they want to follow that. Either they want to be a chef, or maybe they want to own their own restaurant. So that is an opportunity for almost all of them to find something that they're good at, and that's what we want to do.
And also, Bob, one of the overarching themes with you guys is diversity and inclusion.
Exactly.
Explain how that works in your schools.
It's a global society. Let's face it. We're dealing with, especially with social media now. And if you go into a school where you have diversity, which I'm just talking from our school, there's over 100 languages that are spoken in our district.
Wow.
And so when you have that, and yet they're included in everything that we do, then you learn how to be in the global economy, and you have to learn to be part of a member of the world and a community member. And that's what I think you get from public education.
Absolutely. And proudly, my kids are in the public school system here. It's fantastic. I think it's widened our eyes to the opportunity and to the platform now as we're looking at middle schools as well, and just everything, the extracurricular, the electives that are available for a public school. It's really incredible. And now is the time that we can shine our spotlight. Let's talk about this campaign because it's starting soon.
Yes, ma'am. And it's Cool Schools, which is actually kicked off, I think, a couple of years ago in San Antonio, and we grabbed onto it. We thought it was a great idea. And this is an opportunity for schools to put together a video. Y'all can be more detailed about it. And then we're going to have the people in the community vote on the one that they like the best. And then I think you're going to spotlight that district or that school.
Exactly. It is such a cool campaign because you guys have the opportunity to vote for a school district you would like to see featured right here on Houston Life. So the voting will start on Monday. It ends on Friday, and then the winner who will be appearing here on Houston Life will be announced on Friday. So the Cool Schools contest, Go Public Gulf Coast. Until then, you can find more info by visiting their website, gopublicgulfcoast.com, or on social media. It's facebook.com/gopublicgulfcoast. Bob, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you. This is awesome.
Well, I think it's great what you're doing, and public schools don't deserve, I mean, they deserve much more credit than they get. So thanks.